Welcome back to Pure Relief Chiropractic. We're so happy that you decided to take an investment in your health and come hear our doctor's report today. We want you to know as much about your condition as we do, and we are happy to explain everything that we found on your initial visit with your exam and x-rays. The first question is, what brought you to our office? Well, like so many people before you have a question that needs to be answered. You have been having certain things go on in your life that you want to change. And we want to be the catalyst to help you make those changes. We have acquired our digital imaging so that we can see the actual problem that's going on and then come up with a custom treatment plan to help you reach the goals. I want to see you living your most healthy life, and you've taken the first step to do that. One thing that we all must recognize is pain is a liar. Symptoms often mask the underlying root cause of the problem. If you cut your finger, what is the problem? The cut, correct? Well, the body is going to heal that cut as long as there is no interference to that process. If you stick your finger in the cut, it's not going to heal properly till you remove the finger. Now, I know that's a really simple analogy, but the premise is still sound. What we are trying to do in chiropractic is take the interference, which is the vertebral subluxation, the pressure that's being put on the nerve, and remove that so that the nerve can again function properly. Just as if you take your finger out of the cut, the body can resume its normal functioning and heal the cut. Now, I know each and every one of you are looking, what is a vertebral subluxation? Well, it's a minor misalignment that causes malfunctioning of a joint, interference in the nerve, and a decrease in overall health. All right, so how do chiropractors actually remove a vertebral subluxation? We do what is called an adjustment. Now, when an adjustment is performed, it may hear the proverbial popping or cracking, and that does happen. It is not the actual goal of the adjustment. What the goal of the adjustment is to remove the restriction in motion and allow the nerve that is being impinged, or pinched as commonly called, to resume a normal function, which is typically causing pain or causing some other form of symptom. We are not actually treating a symptom, but rather removing the interference. So your spine has three main parts that we are concerned with: bone, disc, nerve. We are trying to keep the bone and the disc healthy so that the nerve doesn't have interference. When the nerve is being interfered with, it can manifest in many different ways. And the way that the bone and the disc start degrading are through something you'll hear me talk a lot about: posture. We really have to be focused on correcting posture, keeping movement within the joints so that the disc can stay healthy. When you start losing the space between the bones, that's the disc space, that is when the problems really start to occur and accelerate. The space for the nerve to operate, which is decreased when the disc is decreased, will then be causing pain or even numbness, tingling, and a multitude of other issues throughout the body. Many people don't realize that nerves run throughout the entire body and that the brain communicates with the entire body through the spinal cord and the peripheral nerves. Now, if you're having pain in your foot, would you ever equate that with your back? Most people would not. But as we know, the brain trying to communicate with the body is being interrupted from the peripheral nerves coming from the spinal cord. When we alleviate that pressure, that's when the body can return to normal functioning. You know, follow through is huge for recovery. As I said, if you go to the gym one time, you're not going to get much of a result from it. The same is true of chiropractic. It has to be part of a routine. Now, whether that routine is accelerated in the first part of care when we're actually trying to accomplish something, such as a correction or alleviation of interference with the nerve, or whether it's just trying to maintain your current status, you still have to maintain the routine. And that is the only way that results come from changing your body. My biggest and principal concern, and the reason that I do chiropractic, is to improve quality of life in each person that I see. It's so important that you're able to do the things that you want to do in your life. I've said so many times that movement is the key to life. As you get older, the less that you move, the less quality of life you can have. Think about it. If you are wanting to play with your children, if you're wanting to exercise frequently, if you even want to get a good night's sleep, all of these things really affect your quality of life. And a lot of times we will take that as a trade-off. Oh, I'm just getting older, so that means this. Well, pain comes along with getting older. Or I work hard, therefore I should feel pain. These are all misconceptions. I'm here to tell you, you do have an option, you do have a way of getting better, and we do have that answer for you. At Pure Relief Chiropractic, we want to provide exactly what our name says, pure relief. And I know if you do the things that we ask you to do and don't do the things we ask you not to do, that you have an excellent chance at recovery, just like the thousands of patients that have come here before you.